Okay. Good morning, guys. Right. So yesterday we started, okay, data integrity and up to unique constant we discussed. Okay, now? Right. So unique constant we said here, two restrictions of duplicate value. Door open chest. Okay, right. So we discussed on the column level and how it was apply unique constraint on column level. Okay. And the same to same, even though we can apply unique constraint on table level also. So how it is, let me see, take your side reading for table level. So in table level, let me come out and see and carefully observe. Okay, right. So I'm creating one more new table here, test number 2. And yesterday, table columns what now? Serial number. Serial number name. Okay, so now we can see, guys. So table level, observe carefully, focus it because it's a little bit confusion was there. So focus it here. So serial number, okay, and later I will take it here, name. The first I was define my columns. So first how many columns you wanted, the columns one by one, you just defined. And after define your columns and end of the table definition, right? So end of the table definition, what you want to apply here, your unique constraint. And this unique constraint, I'm going to apply on these two columns here. Okay. Now, here one single unique constraint we applied on how many columns? Multiple columns. Okay. But individually, we have not applied any constraint here. Okay. So we applied unique constraint on your multiple columns. So when we go for this, okay, what it was happening, you can see, and this is called as your table level constraint we called. Okay. And it was created successfully. And after created, let me see to insert some records into this. Okay, insert into test number 2 and sending values here. Suppose I just pass 1 comma some name A. Okay, now this is my first record. So it was it is accepted into your table. So there is nothing problem in this. Okay, and come back and see your tables. Okay, so 1 comma A, it was successfully inserted here. But in the same to same, the next level, the same information, let you go. I'm inserting here. So 1 comma A, if again I repeated, then what happened? This combination of data already existing here. This combination already existing here. So the same combination, when you repeat it here, then it is not allowed. And it was saying that duplicated combination we called. Okay. It is called as what? Duplicate combination. So the unique constant will be violated here. But the same thing, when I'm passing here 1 comma B, if I send now, so what's happened? Is it accepted or not? What is your guessing? So you people guessing no, because Your serial number is already one existing here. And again, you are sending what? One. But very important point is what now? Here, your constant we applied on individual columns wise we applied or table level we applied. Which level? Column level or table level? Table level. Table level we applied, not individual columns level. So table level, how you applied here? Your constant was applied on the combination of these two columns. Okay, on the combination of these two columns. So when you want to inserting the data also verified here, the combination only verified. Okay, not individually, because not this is column level, this is table level. So table level, what we applied on which combination we applied here, the two column combination of data will be checked. Is it a duplicate or not? For example, you can come out and see, I said here 1 comma A, it's called a combination. And this combination, if I repeat it again, so what it was happening guys here, it was say that it is a duplicate. But here 1 comma B combination, is there 1 comma B combination in my table? No. So there is no 1 comma B. So there is no 1 comma B means, can I say it is a unique? Yes or no? So it was accepted now. It was 1 comma B is accepted because 1 comma B combination was not there in my table. In the same pattern, suppose if I come out and see my table, it was successfully accepted here. Okay. Now in the next level, for example, suppose if I'm sending here 1 comma B, if I'm sending again. Now tell me, this combination data is accepted or not? Not accepted because of reason. This combination is already existing here. So it is not accepted. It was showing again error. The unique constant is violated. So again, if I'm sending here, suppose 1 comma C, if I was given now, so can I this combination? Yes, we can. And now we can see one row is created. And let me come back and see this one row is created or not. Yes, 1 comma C also accepted here. Okay, now. So now in the same pattern, okay, if I send here, okay, 2 comma A, if I'm sending, can I? Yes, because 2 comma A combination was not there. So 1 comma A combination was there. Yes or no? So that means again, it will be treated as a unique and it was accepted. Okay. So finally, if you want to see your table, so this is 1A, 1B, 1C, like 2A, 2B, 2C, like you can insert. But combination of data will not be repeated here. Okay. For example, you have any confusion. Nowadays, some matches are going on. Yes or no? Suppose, can I say like this here, India versus, okay, South Africa is a one match. Can I say like this, India versus Australia? Okay, can I say like this, India versus, okay, West Indies something. So now tell me, India is only one team. Is playing with how many countries? 3 countries. Can I say India, Australia is a unique match or second match? It is a unique match. I can't say it is a second match, right? So India is playing with the South Africa. India was playing with the Australia. India was playing with the West Indies. Understand my point now? So that means here, the same country is playing with the different countries. Okay, is it possible like this? Is it possible? Yes, it can. But now again, if I send here the next India versus South Africa, if I said, now tell me, this is my unique first match or second match? Second match we called. We can't say first match. Why we can't say first match? Because already this combination already played. Already one match was played. So that's why this is what now repeated or second match we can call. Okay, the repetition of same combination is repeated, playing second match. Yes or no? But I can't say here India versus South Africa, this is a unique match or first match because first match already played. Concept understand now? Same as here table level 1 comma A, India versus South Africa, India versus Australia, India versus West Indies. And every match is called as a unique match. Every match is called as a unique match and it is not repetitions here. Okay. So that is what the table level constants, okay, advantage. So table level means what you understand here. whatever the constraint you applied on how many number of columns combination, that many number of columns combination of data is verified, but it doesn't verify the individual columns. So serial number separate verification, name column separate verifications are not happened here, because this is not a column level, this is table level. And column level, that was what it was happening. Every individual column wise, we applied a unique constant. So unique constant, serial number, unique constant, name. So there is what now? Individualities. That's why individually checking. But here what now? Combination. That's why combination only checking. Understand na? Table level, column level. One example, if you understand on table level, remaining all are same as this. So this point is clear. Say yes or no, yeah. Right. So now this is table level we called. Right down below. So table level example below. Right down. Okay, right. But in this, okay, so in table level also, for example, let me see. I'm going to insert here. Okay, suppose nulls I'm inserting here. So null comma null. So null comma null, what it was happen, you can see it was accepted. Null comma null, it was accepted. And the same repetition of null, if I inserted again, accepted here. Understand? Na? So nulls are commonly, it was accepting into our unique constraint columns. Okay, it's a common. Okay, and that also we say it is a drawback. Okay, it is also drawback. So unique constant is going to be restricted your what we can say duplicate data, but allowed what we said nulls. Either it may be table level or it may be column level. So nulls are allowed. That point should be remembered. And now I need to avoid these nulls. So I don't want to accept nulls also. Okay. Then what we want to do, sir? Then we want to apply here what now? Not null constant. But before that, here observe. In this table level, whatever the unique constant I was applied on multiple columns, okay, this kind of the mechanism is called as a composite constants we call. So that means here note point right on, guys. Okay. So when we apply constraint, okay, on multiple combination on multiple combination of columns. Combination of columns. Okay. Columns are called as composite. Okay, suppose are you applied here unique constant na? So you have to say what is this composite unique constant. Okay, so that means at table level when we applied on multiple columns in table level and multiple combination I said. So that kind of nature is called as what now? Simply composite unique constant we called. Okay, right. And now see here, in the unique constant, the problem is what now? Nulls are accepted. So that is a drawback of your unique. So to avoid the drawback, okay, so we are using what now next? Not null. So not null simply we can say, okay, it is not allowed, okay, nulls. It is not allowed nulls, okay, but allowed what? Duplicates here. But allowed duplicates. So here also having a problem. So not null restricted nulls, but allowed duplicate values. Okay, but this not null guys here, I can be defined. Okay, so we can define at column level only we can define guys. So, but we cannot define this not null on your table level. The table level mechanism is not supported for not null constant. It was supporting only column level. Okay, right. So let me see and go for your example. Okay, first what now? Column level we will see now. So come to column level and observe. Okay, so again I want to create some table here. So create table, the test number 3, and suppose we can see now, okay, serial number integer, and here I want to apply not null, and suppose salary, okay, it's number, and here also I'm going to apply here not null. So this is individual columns wise we applied not null. So one was we applied on serial number, one was we applied on salary. And let me go for to execute here. Table is created successfully. And after that, you want to insert now the test number 3, okay, and sending values of suppose 1 comma 2000, okay, or 25,000. I was inserted here. So when I'm inserting this one and see it was accepted, and the same thing if I repeated here, accepted, and same thing you repeated, accepted. But when we pass here the null, okay, suppose we are passing null and I'm passing 12,000 rupees, then what it was happen? So I'm sending serial number column, null I'm passing here, but serial number column is which type of column here? Not null. So that's why it is not allowed to you, and it was showing error. And what it was say, cannot insert null into so-and-so database user and so-and-so table, so-and-so column. Okay, now, so this is not, it was not allowed here. And the same to same guys here. Okay, next one. Suppose 2 and comma, and I was given here null, and here also null is not allowed. So salary column is also not allowed because both are having not null constant. But the problem is what now in this case, okay, it was going to be accepted what now? Duplicates. So 125,000 is repeated twice, okay, in this table. Okay, now this is not null nature, but not null when I want to create at my table level, let you see. So test number 4, suppose serial number integer and sal, okay, I'm passing here number of some size 10, and now we can see I'm going to apply here not null of and serial number comma sal. So let me see, I'm executing here in this table level. Okay, not null constraint I was applied on the combination of 2 columns. But when we applied this not null on combination of 2 columns at a table level, it was not accepted, and it was saying what now? Invalid identifier. So that means not null constant we can apply only at the column level, but table level it is not possible. Okay, right down below. Okay, right. This is not null, and the table, a column, table level, it is not allowed. And the next constant here, observe. Here, the two constants are having its individual problems. Unique constant drawback is what now? Accepting nulls. Not null drawback is what now? Accepting duplicates. So when these two individuals having its own problems, okay, so how we can avoid these two means, okay, there is a one constant we can use to avoid this problem, that is called as what now? Primary key. Now take siding. So primary key is called as, guys, here it is a combination of a unique, okay, and not null. Okay, unique and not null combination. This primary key was going to be work. So how it was working means the unique constant nature, the rule of unique constant will be taking here, and the rule of not null. So the both the constants natures and rules was followed by what we are primary key. So that's why the people saying that primary key is a combination of unique and not null. And let me see, guys, here. So if it is a combination of unique and not null, unique constant is not allowed duplicates. So I can say not allowed what? Duplicates. Okay. And not null is not allowed nulls. So that means what I want to say, nulls also not allowed. So not allowed duplicates and nulls, because the two combination it was there. Okay, now right. And now it's the most important point here. Okay, a primary key constant should be apply only one primary key on a one table, but more than one primary key, sir, I cannot. Okay, so that means simply we can say a table is having only one primary key. A table is having only one primary key, but more than one primary key is not supporting here. Okay, right. And now come back and see your example of column level. Now come out and see, guys. In the column level, observe. So now I'm creating one table. Carefully see. So create table, the table number, test number 4. And here I want to give, suppose, product code. Okay, in teaser. And now here observe, I'm applying on this primary key. So carefully observe. So primary key and the product name. Okay, so varchar 2 here. And here also I try to apply what now? Primary key. This is column level. But tell me, guys, here on this test number 4 table, how many primary keys are you applied? 2 primary keys we applied, right? Okay, so how many primary keys we applied here? 2 primary keys applied. One primary key we are applied on product code, and one primary key we applied on product name. Okay, so the 2 constants are there. So 1 and 2. But as per the rule of primary key, every table is having only one primary key. But try here what it was happened to execute this one. It was showing error, and it's clearly telling us a table can have only one primary key. Okay, so that means in these 2 columns, any one primary key you just remove. Either you can remove primary key from product name, or else remove your primary key from product code. So that's your wish. Okay, so now suppose I just go for this, and to avoiding the primary key from your product name column. And now tell me, now in my table, how many primary keys now? Only one primary key we have it here, and that primary key we applied on product code on your test number 4 table. Okay, and let me see to execute this one. So table successfully created, and find out your operations. Test number 4 and sending values here. So product code 1021, the product name is C language, and to execute it now. But in the same pattern, okay, the same 1021, and I'm using for C++ product. So what happened? Is it accepted or not? Not accepted because 1021 is already existing in my product code column. And against the same number are you repeated here. So it was treated as what? Duplicate value. So it is not allowed to you. And you see in the duplicate version, it was showing what? A unique constant is what? Violated here. Okay. In the same pattern, for example, if I want to go and pass your null value, okay, and say your C++, okay, what it was happening, you can see the product code is also not accepted what? Null. And it was showing what? Again, error. You cannot insert null into your product code column. Okay, now? So that means what you understand, guys, here? Duplicate values are not accepted as well as nulls also not accepted into primary key column. So primary key column will not allow any duplicates or any nulls, and it always accepted your unique values. Can you see now I'm giving here 1022, and now I want to say C++ and to execute it. Now it's happened. And now finally you come back and see your table, test number 4, and see 1021 and see 1022 C++. Okay, right now. Hmm? Yeah, you can apply, but any one column only choose, either P code or product name. Any one only can choose. If you applied on both columns, it was showing error. Okay. So your wish, you can apply on P name also. When you apply P name, you remove from P code. If you apply P code, remove from P name. Okay. Okay, right. This is column level. And come back here, the table level operation. So table level and see. In table level example, observe, guys. So I'm going to create one more table, the test number 5. Okay. The same P code I'm taking here and P name and varchar 2 of some size. And the end of my table, I'm going to apply primary key on P code comma P name.
Okay, fine. So now tell me, on my test 5 table, how many primary keys we have? Only one. But one primary key we applied on how many columns? Two columns. Okay now? Right. So now it will be accepted. So after acceptance is over, then we can come out and see. Okay. So test number 5 and sending values guys here. The P code 1021 and passing C language, it was accepted, and come back your table, select a star from test number 5, and this combination is accepted. But I want to go for the same combination if I repeated what I said. Same combination will accept or not? Not accept. So it was showing error. Okay. In the same pattern, but example 1021 and I'm passing a C++. Can I? Can I? No. Why? This combination already existing. So I think you are confusing guys. Observe. Test number 5. Now see which combination is there? 1021 comma C. This combination is there already, right? And now I'm going to apply here. 1021 C++ I'm applying. Can I? It's not applied. So that means you people are again confused. Here primary key was applied on which columns? P code and P name. Unique constant we applied which columns? Serial number and name. So unique constant same logic na? Yes or no? So when your constant was applied on multiple combination of columns, then data also verified, multiple combination only verified, individual not verified. So here also primary key was applied on a multiple combination. So that means it was multiple combination is verified now. Then it was allowed or not allowed? This is allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Same as unique constant. Okay. Allowed. Now we can see. So suppose I just come back and see. So 1021 C and 1021 C++. Now tell me these two combinations are unique or same? Unique combinations. Yes or no? 1021 C. That is a different C language. This is C++. So unique combination, right? Suppose if I entered again, okay, if I entered this 1021 C++, what happened? Allowed? Not allowed. Why? Because this combination already existing in my table. So that's why it is not allowed and showing error. Okay, now suppose if I'm giving now 1022, I'm giving here C++. Can I? Yes? Okay, yes, it was. And let you come out and see your table. Yes, 1022 C++. Okay, na? But again, one more time, same repetition I will go. Okay, 1022 C++. Can I? No, because this combination already existing. So it is no. Same just like a unique constant, how you applied in the table level, primary key also same as. Okay, right down below. So are you doing practice or not here? Practice compulsory, do it. Otherwise, slowly confusion is also coming out because now every concept is a major concepts we are discussing. Okay, that's why daily half an hour practice is better. I'm not asking 1 hour also. Half an hour is more enough to practice for this. Okay, right. So this is primary key. Okay, the column and table. The next constant item, check. So check constant, observe guys here. So in the name only there, it was using for to check values with user defined condition. Okay, with user defined condition on a column. Okay, so on a column before accepting values. And here also, I forgot it here. So the same point already you taken in the note level. Okay. Here primary keys also you can say like this. Don't write, but I'm sending this notes, no problem. Just observe. So when we apply constants on multiple combination of columns are called as what I said there, composite unique I said. But now we applied primary key. Then what we said? Composite primary key. Okay, now don't write. I was there in the notes. Okay, it was there in the notes, so no problem. And now, okay, fine. Then come out and see your check. So check constant, what it will do to check values with user defined condition. So whatever the user defined condition was given on particular column, the condition first check and after allowed. If a true allowed, if it is false, not allowed here. Okay, right. And the same pattern, let you take column level example and come back here. The first you need to observe now. So I'm creating one table, create a table, test number how much? 6, huh? 6. And now you can see employee name. So varchar 2 of some size. Employee salary was number of some size. And there I'm going to apply check of, okay, what we can say, the salary which is greater than, okay, 8,000 rupees I'm giving now. Okay. And after that employee location, I'm taking varchar 2 of some size. And here also I'm passing check. And what I'm saying here, so check location, okay. Next line I'm writing, okay, check of, so LOC, okay, in which location people I want it means, for example, I want it here HYD and I want it here Pune. Okay, so now the two locations, something I was given here. Okay, now, right. So now let me see. Here create table, the table number 6 and name salary, and on salary column I was applied my check constraint, and your salary must and should be greater than 8,000. And location, okay, which location people I wanted here, the location of in, the location in and HYD Pune. Okay, no? So this is was internal closing and this is outer closing, and one more closing is now. What is that? Query main query closing. So here main query closing. So this is main query and this is check constraint and this is in operator. Okay, no? Right. So 3 closings, and let you see my table successfully created. And after that, if you want to come back and see guys here, insert into test number 6 and sending values, carefully observe. So name is A, employee name, and his salary was 8,000 rupees and located in Hyderabad. What do you say? It was allowed or not? Not allowed. What is the problem? The problem is salary, not the location. Location Hyderabad is there. Yes or no? In my condition, Hyderabad is there. So, but 8,000 I'm passing. But my salary condition is what now? More than 8,000. So it was showing error. What's error? Check constant is violated. Okay, now fine. But next one, suppose if I was sent here the 8,001 rupee, okay, and next I'm passing here, for example, Kerala. Okay, now what do you say? Will you accept this? No, this time what is the problem? Location is a problem. So to execute it now, it's not. And it was saying that what location is my problem. Okay, now. So finally, when you want to insert guys here, the both should be same. And now I want to give HYD. Now tell me, whatever the check constant I was applied on my two individual columns, the two individual columns conditions are satisfied. Yes. So salary was satisfied and location also there. Okay. So then it was accepting into my table. So now finally you can come back and see guys here, select a star from test number 6 and to execute it was. Okay. This is check constraint advantage. Right on below. Okay. Right. And the same to same when come to check constant on your table level. So table level also carefully observe. So in table level, observe guys. So check out. So create table, the test number 7, and I will take your employee name. Okay. And taking salary was okay, fine. So the two columns I defined here without applying any constraint. And the end of my table, I'm going to apply here check of, and e name is equals to, I want to send here lower of e name. Okay. End operator salary, which is greater than or equals to 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now, so first close and second close. Okay. Right. So now in this case, carefully observe. So name and salaries are normally I defined here, but end of my table, I was used what now? Check. And in the check constant, we applied name is equals to which function? Lower function on which column? Name column I was applied, and salary which is greater than or equals to 10,000. Okay. Let me see to execute this one. The table successfully created. After creation, let you come out and check. So test 7 and sending values guys here. And a name, for example, I'm passing your name is Smith, and salary was, for example, the 12,000 I'm sending now. So what do you say guys here? This will be accepting or not? Accepted? Huh? What is the problem? Here salary was satisfied. Yes or no? Because I'm asking 10,000, but more than 10,000. Okay, it's satisfied. But what I'm saying here, name, lower function. So lower means which case character? Uppercase or lower case? Lower case. But which case I'm passing here? Uppercase. So condition satisfied or not satisfied? Not satisfied. So that means the first condition false, second condition true. And between which operator? End operator. End operator means what? Both are true, true. True, true, true. True, false. False, true. False, false, false. So, but here what happened? First condition false, second condition true, totally false. So that's why it is not allowed. Check constant is violated. And the next one is, for example, here I'm sending the small case Smith. Okay. But amount of salary, I'm sending here 8,000 rupees. Can I? No. This time, my first condition true, second condition false, then true, false, false. It is also not allowed. Okay, na? Right. And now next one I'm giving now. The next example here. Okay, Smith and amount of salary 8,000 rupees. What do you say? First condition false. Second condition false. False, false, false. So it is also not allowed. Okay, na? Right. And now finally, if you insert here, okay, so what is this? Smith and amount of salary is equals to 10,000. Can I? Yes or no? Yes, because both conditions are satisfied here. So true, 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 and it was allowed into my table. Okay, na? Right. Right down below. Okay, right. So this is check constraint, and here also we can say the same statement. Okay, so when we apply your check constraint on multiple columns, then it is called as what now? Composite what? Check constraint. Okay, now? Right. And the next one, and very important constraint, right on. So foreign key, or else even though we can say references key. Okay. Okay, right. So foreign key or reference key. Okay. Basically, this foreign key, the purpose of foreign key, why we want and when and why we want to use means to making what now? Relationships. So whenever you want to make relationships in between the tables, okay, compulsory we should require what now? Foreign key. And without foreign key, you can't establish your relationship. Okay. Right. So that's how simple we can say to make a relationship, okay, in between tables. Okay, whenever you want to go for that, to make the relationship in between tables, you can use foreign key. Okay, but whenever you want to making relationships, guys, here there is some basic rules we need to follow, guys, here. Okay, we need to follow some basic rules. So the what kind of rules we need to follow? Carefully observe. The first point in this rule, okay, my first point is, in between which tables do you want to create a relationship? Okay, either student, course, employee, department, customer, products, yes or no? So like in which tables do you want to create a relationship? In those tables, must and should be have one common column, guys. Okay, one common column name should be prepared first of all. And this is it mandatory, sir? Means it's not mandatory, it's an optional, but recommended this. Okay, now, so it's optional, but recommended. Recommended means, yeah, it should be. That is ordering to you. Maximum you can use it. Then you can avoid your complex problems. So why, sir, recommended here? The people, the real-time people saying that why it is a recommended means. So for example, so for each point, I will explain one example. Observe. Suppose you created some tables, guys, here. Suppose T1 table, T2 table, T3 table, next T4. There are 4 tables are there here. Okay, now? So there are 4 tables. In 4 tables, if I was taken different numbers, okay, for example, in this I'm taking serial number, in this I'm taking SNum, in this SRNum, and in this SRNum. Okay, if I was taken different columns and column names, if I was taken, guys, here, what it was happen, the users will be confused here. The which is my referential column, which is my key identity column. So that kind of identification will be complex to whom? Users. Okay, when I'm taking what now? Different names. So when I'm taking different names in different tables, the making relationship on which column basis, that was very, very difficult. So that is the reason in real time you can see any projects. Okay, so when the 2 tables are having a relation or more than 2 tables are having a relation, compulsory common column should be they created. Okay, so in this case, what happened? If you are taking different columns, I'm not saying that your relation is not created. You can create your relationship, nothing problem. But where is the problem? Identification is problem. Okay, so it's a lot of confusion is occurred. So that's why identity, okay, or identification is what now? Complex. Complex means difficult. Okay, but this, just to think about if I'm taking here all the tables like this, so serial number, okay, and I will take it here serial number, and I will take it here serial number, and I will take it here serial number. Now tell me, now here having any complex? No. So in my all tables, which is my common column, that is my identity column or key column or referenced column, we can easily find out. So that means it is what now? It's very easiness to identify your what? Referenced column. What is my referenced column? What is my key column? What is my identity column? So that was very, very, very easy for the programmers. Okay. So when we have all columns should be same and same name if I take it up. Okay. That's what. And the second rule, what is my second rule here? Whatever the common column is taken, the common column data type must be same. Okay. So common column data type, okay, should be same. Okay. Or it should be same, even though we can say it is a compatible. So even though we can say here compatibility. Okay, compatible. So what is the mean by compatible? Here observe. For example, I was taken the T1 and I'm taking here T2. There are two tables guys here. So in T1 table and the next one is what now? T2 table. Okay, fine. Suppose if I'm taking here serial number of it was integer, and of course serial number it should be integer. This is allowed. Suppose serial number if I was integer, and suppose if I'm saying serial number it is a number. What do you say? Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Why it is allowed, sir? Means it is called as a compatibilities. Okay. So compatibility means what now? Approximately you should match. That is well matching. It's not should be have a same, but it should be well matched. So now of course integer and number, again both are satisfying your integer values to take it. Okay, for example, the confusion is avoid one more. Suppose I'm giving here, okay, yes name. Yes name in this I'm giving varchar 2, for example. And here yes name I'm giving here char. Is it same? Yes or no? Yes, both are storing string format of data. So this is called a compatibility. This is called what? Compatibility. That means it's not necessary to exactly should be there. It's not necessary. But well matching is required. Okay, now? Right. So now this is what? This is okay. It is allowed. This is yes, I can say. And this is also I can say yes. And this is also I can say yes. Okay. But when I can say no, so suppose here it was having integer, okay now, and here I'm going to take in serial number, okay, as varchar 2. Is it possible? No. So this is we can say no. Okay. So either should be same or else compatible, but different data types are never. Okay. This is second rule. And come back here, the third rule. In third rule is what now? So which is your common column in two tables? Okay, in that one column should be taken as a primary key and one column should be taken as a foreign key. Okay, now? So that means how I want to write here. One column, okay, in a table should be what I said, primary key, shortcut I'm writing PK, and another table of a column, okay, should be, what is this? Should be foreign key. Okay, so one column in a table should be primary key, otherwise okay, right. One column in a table should be primary key and another table of a column should be foreign key. But here the point is what now? your primary key column and foreign key column is called as which column? Which is your common column. So your my primary key column and my foreign key column should be which column? Common column. So that is remember. And the next one is fourth point. So your primary key column, so PK, okay, column or PK table is called as, okay, parent table, and okay, so FK table is called as what is this? Child table. Child. So this is, that means whatever the relation I'm going to establish here, the relation, which type of relation I'm established here? Parent and child relation. The relation which type? Parent and child type. Okay now? Right. And the next point, the fifth point. What is the fifth point here? FK column, that means foreign key column, values must be primary key column values only. Okay, must be primary key column values only. So foreign key column values must be primary key column values. It means what, sir? It means what, sir? For example, suppose you have a serial number. On the serial number, you applied your primary key in one table, and another table serial number, you applied what now? Foreign key. So these are the two, okay, columns in two different tables, and this is my common column, and one column should be primary and one column should be foreign. Suppose in my primary key, I have some values are there, okay, 20, and here having 30. So, and we all of you know this primary keys accepted duplicates? No. Nulls? No. So that's why I'm taking here all are unique numbers. So these are 10, 20, 30. These are called as what now? The values of your primary key. Okay, that means in your primary key column, what kind of values we have here? 10, 20, and 30. So now when come back to your foreign key is also accepted the values which should be there in the primary key. So that means here 10 accepted. Yes, because 10 is there in my primary key. So next I'm inserting here. Okay, 10 accepted. Yes, because 10 is there in my primary key. Now next I'm giving here 10 accepted. Yes, 10 is there in my primary key. So now that's fine. Next I'm going to insert here 20 accepted. Yes, and now I can insert, okay, 20 is accepted. Yes, and now I can insert 30 is accepted. Yes, now I can insert, okay, 40 is accepted. No, why? Because 40 was not there in primary key. So here if you inserted this one, it was showing what? Error. Understand now? And here somebody's having confusion. So what is that? So you're 10 and you're 10, 10, 10. Yes or no? So why it was? So your simple reason, guys, here. Primary key table, what I called as parent. Foreign key, child. So that means he's a parent. He's a child. Now tell me, a parent can have many children? Is there any restriction? No. Just practically think. Okay? Parents can have many children. Like you have now, your brother, sister, your elder brother, younger sister. So now generation is a very strict, 1 or 2. But if you go to grandfather, grandmother, in a family, 11, 12, yes or no? My grandfather having 11 members here. That's generation is different. Okay now. So 11 people. Indian team. पर उसमें गर्ल्स भी है. So नहीं होगा ऐसा. So In old generation, your grandfather, grandmother, you can see in a family almost minimum to minimum 5. Yes or no? A maximum is unlimited. That's their dependency. Okay. Na? So the same point I'm saying here. Here also, how you accepted, sir, your 10, 10, 10, how it is accepted means, yeah, the point is, foreign key is what I said. It's a child. That means that 10 is a parent. This parent is having how many children? 3 children. That is the concept. That is the concept of relationship. Okay. And now see, 20 is a parent. How many children? 2 children. 30 is a parent. How many children? 1 children. Concept clear na? But 40 I'm inserting here. Is it there any father and mother? No. So now 40, why not accepted, sir? Why it is not accepted or not accepted, sir, means a simple reason. This child, parents are there. Without parent, child will come? No. So concept clear na? So 40 is not allowed because 40 parents are not there here. Okay. So without parent, there is not possible child. That is a universal. Yes or no? Again, don't ask me why, sir. Somebody is there. Doubt, sir. Again, coming why, sir, means I am also not saying here anything because that's a God gift. Okay. So now we get this what? And the next one is, here observe very important point. If I insert a null, what's happened? What do you think about this? Is it accepted or not? So this is one of the interview question. So many people, they think what now? Not accepted, but this is allowed. This is allowed. Why, sir? Ask your question. Why, sir? Why it is allowed? Because null is not there in the primary key. Yes or no? But what we said here, foreign key column values must be primary key column values only. But okay, sir, 10 was there. So 10 is there in my primary key. So 10 I was taken. That's okay, fine. 20 is there. 20 was taken, fine. 30 was 30 is taken, fine. 40 not there, not allowed. Error. But null is allowed. Why, sir? It means that in this relationship, null will be treated as what now? What is this? Orphan. What does it mean by orphan? Again, I want to give some clarity. What does it mean by orphan? Tell me, come on. No parents, sir? Come on, yeah. I'm not asking very tough question, na. Orphan means what? Nowadays we are seeing so many orphans here. Orphan means what? Parents are there or not there? So no parents. That's your answer. Are bina parents, child will come? Then how can you say no parents? Orphan means what now? The meaning understand here. Don't say if anybody asks you what is orphan means no parents, sir. No parents sir मतलब वो मर जाएगा. So बिना parent ये कैसे आ गया यहाँ पर? So orphan means what now? Parents are there. But who is that? We don't know. Yes or no? So parents are there. But who is that? We don't know. Yes or no? So that is what orphan meaning exactly. But so many people saying orphan means no parents, no parents, no parents. Okay. That's commonly it was calling like this. But that is wrong. Exactly meaning that is wrong. So orphan means what now? Parents are there. But who is that exactly? We don't know. So that's why here orphan is allowed. Why it is orphan is allowed means the reason observed here. Maybe how many parents here? 3 parents. In these 3 parents, maybe anyone his parent. Maybe 10. Maybe 10 his parent. There is a chances are there. Maybe 20. 20 is his parent. Maybe chances are there. Maybe what? 30. So that means the null why it is allowed by your foreign key means this null okay is orphan and this orphan parents may be any one of them in this primary key. Either maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30. But exactly we don't know. Okay, so this null parent is maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30, but we don't know. Okay, for example, suppose why it is accepted here. Suppose in the future, I'm going to update now. Suppose update, my table name is P1, set serial number is equals to, if I was given 14, where serial number, okay, is null. Okay, now, and you can see this, my table is called as a, for example, child table. Okay, now, now what I'm doing here, this is my child table, serial number, okay, column, I'm updating it what? 40. Which one is updated? Null is updated. So null is where it is. So this null I'm updating with how much number? 40. But 40 is allowed here? No. Why, sir? Because 40 parent is not there. Okay, now, but in place of 40, if I given 10, what's happened? Allowed? Allowed. So now tell me, this null parent, who is this? 10. Okay, na? Suppose if I was given here 20, allowed? Allowed. Now this time, this null parent is, who is this? 20. Now if I'm giving here 30, okay, now tell me, now this null parent is, who is this? 30. So that means in future, if you know who is the parent of this ARPAN, then the parent can be replaced here. Understand the concept? This is what we called as a, okay, null, and null is called as what now? ARPAN in our relationship. And that is the reason in future, this ARPAN parent can be find out. Okay, so can be find out. If you find out, then I can replace this. That is the reason it will be accepting to you in foreign key. So this is most important question for your interviews. वहाँ interview के पास जाकर नहीं sir, ऐसे मत करना. It's a subject. So at the time of interview, somebody shining to say multiple parents, multiple childrens. Don't shine it, okay? Because it what subject here. It is a subject. If interview person is asking this kind of questions, are you laughing there? If you're laughing, now what happened? Gone. So interview person same like this asking why it is, why not that is, why you called ARPAN. Okay, if you call, the practically you can say like this, some human life examples. Okay, now then they can understand that, oh, you have a good subject on this. Yes or no? So that's why interview levels, working level, don't be what we can try, and it's not good for your career. Okay, because here we are not doing mistakes, we are doing work subject. Okay, now the talent, that is called a talent, in how you weigh expression, then how you express to people, and how many people understand your topic, that is important. Yes or no? But in which way you are expressing, which way you are presenting, that is none of the matter. But how many people reached your point, that is important. Yes or no? So that's why don't shy sometimes. Right now, medical students, you know, medical students, girls are there, boys are there, both are together working in one person, operation level or anything. Maybe in the operation level, gents are there, the ladies also there. They're doing dead bodies. But at the time you say, oh, no, sir, I'm a girl, I'm not going. If you say means, that is not correct. As you're professional, that is. Yes or no? You don't shy that. That's why you can see medical students are very, very open. Even they didn't, if you see anybody, if your friend circle, if anybody is there, they're openly talking. Yes or no? We are not talking like this because not that our professional, but they are talking like that. That is common in their professionals. Yes or no? So there's a subject is also very important to understand in which way you are understanding. So same thing here, ARPAN means don't feel negative way. ARPAN means what? No, parents are there, but who is that? We don't know. That's the point here. My point is that. But don't think parents are there or something. If you go something, you also something. Yes or no? So now clear now this concept? So that means here the point is what now? Foreign key column values are must be primary key values. But here, why it is 10, 10, 10? Some people are asking. Okay, somebody's questions is what now? Sir, primary key is not accepted duplicates now. Then why foreign key is accepted, sir? So this kind of doubts also coming out. That's why if that kind of doubt, if anybody asks you, then you have to say, yeah, 10 is what that? Parent. So a parent can have any children's. Okay. So there is no restriction that one parent should have only one child. Yes or no? So that is what the point if anybody asks you. Okay. And why it is null is accepted. Okay. So because primary key is not accepted null, na, then foreign key why it is accepted null. Okay. And for that question, what is your reason? Null is a orphan, sir. In future, this orphan parent may be 10 or maybe 20 and maybe 30. That means there is a chances are there to find out this orphan parent in future. So that's why it was accepted null also. Then why it is not accepted 40? What do you say? You can say 40th parent is not there in my parent table. In my parent table list, parent is not there. That's why 40 how can? Without parent, children are impossible. Okay, now. So this is what we called as here. The foreign key is accepting only the values of primary key. Okay, that's one point. And the next point. By seeing of this point, what do you understand? By default, can I say like this? By default, foreign key is allowed or accepted. What do you say? Duplicates and nulls. Very good. This is very important point for you. Interviews. By default, foreign key is allowed duplicates and nulls. And that was we practically we show here. 10, 10, 10. Can I say duplicates or not? Yes. And here what I said, null also accepted. So by default nature of foreign key is what now? Accepting duplicates and nulls. Okay. So these are the basic rules, guys, here. Whenever you want to use your foreign key to making relationships, these rules should be remember. Okay. When you remember these rules, then relationships can be understand. And then you can understand normalization also. Why I'm telling these points, each and every point I was explaining means it's the most important concept for normalization and it's most important concept for your Hibernate. In Hibernate, you have one of the concept is what now? Mapping. Java students, I'm telling. In Hibernate, you have one of the concept. Mapping concept is there. So their mapping concept, if you want to understand, you should understand this relation exactly. Then only there you can understand your mappings easily. And in the coming lessons, what is that? Normalization topic is there in our SQL. So normalization topic also, if you want to understand properly what exactly means, you should need this idea. So foreign key, primary key, these two constant idea, if you have it, then you can understand normalizations. You can understand mappings in your Hibernate. Okay, otherwise Hibernate mapping concept is lot of confusion. Okay, now? Right. So this is what we called as, guys. Here. Now the 6 rules, clear all of you? There is no doubt. Come on, yeah. Okay, right. So these are the 6 and these things practically we will see one by one. Okay. And that examples we will discuss on tomorrow's session. Okay, now? Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What type of question they ask on that, sir? Why the foreign key allow null?
Foreign key, why it is allowed to duplicate, why it is allowed to, and when you're making a relationship with the primary key tables, what kind of rules are coming to up your rules, and those rules are what, and how those rules are we want to overcome. Okay, and what kind of additional rules are there to overcome these rules. there's a lot of questions going on in this part.
How we overcome the tools, sir?
But I will tell you the next it will be going on maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. So there you can understand how, and once you make the relationship, what kind of rules are coming out, and those rules how to overcome. For overcome purpose, additionally, what kind of extra rules we need to add. It's all of them. Okay. So the first column ki primary key, second column ki unique key, third column ki normally better just you are listening. You constant and మనకి equal first table, last table, can apply on any column. Okay. And one more thing, but apply చేసేటప్పుడు first important ఏంటంటే EID ఉంది. ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి కాలమ్, ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి కాలమ్ పైన నేను ప్రైమరీగా అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే సార్, ఎటువంటి ప్రాబ్లం ఎందుకు సార్ అంటే ప్రైమరీగా నాకు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయాలి డూప్లికేట్స్ అవసరం. అవును సార్. సో ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి నెంబర్ కూడా ఎవరికి ఎడిట్ అవుతుంది. అవును సార్. కంపెనీలో ఒక ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి మ్యాచ్ అవ్వచ్చు. సో అక్కడ అప్లై చేయాలి. ఓకే. సపోజ్ నేను ఇప్పుడు ఈ నేమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ నేమ్ లేదా నేను ప్రైవేట్ అప్లై చేయలేదు. ఎందుకు కామన్ నేమ్ ఉంటుంది. సో అలాగే అనాలిసిస్ చేసుకోవాలి. సరే ఈ కాన్స్టెంట్ రూల్ ఏంటి, ఈ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఈ కాలమ్ పైన అప్లై చేస్తే ఎలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తాయి, అంటే దీనికి అప్లికేషన్ చేయొచ్చా లేదా అనేది మన డిసైడ్, అంటే మనం ఎప్పుడైతే డెవలప్ చేసుకుంటాం అప్లికేషన్ మనం అనాలిసిస్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే సార్. అలాగే కాన్స్టెంట్స్ దీనికి రియల్ టైం ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఎక్కడ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి సార్? రియల్ టైం ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ మనోళ్ళు ఇస్తారు, బట్ ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు కొంచెం వెయిట్ చేయాలి. నేను చెప్తాను సార్. అంటే సార్ కోర్స్ మొత్తం అయిపోయాక చేయాలా సార్? లేదు, కోర్స్ 10-15 days చెప్తాను. అలాగే మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ కావాలి. ఇది వన్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఓకే. తర్వాత జాయింట్స్ అయిపోయింది, సబ్కొరీస్. ఓకే సార్. దాని తర్వాత ఇండెక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇవన్నీ మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్. ఈ PLSQL ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది సార్? అది మనకి మెయిన్ ఫస్ట్ వీక్ ఆఫ్ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ సార్. సార్ ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ట్యాబ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు మన టేబుల్ డిలీట్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్, దానికి ఒక నెంబర్ వస్తుంది కదా సార్, మనకు అర్థం చేసినప్పుడు ఆ నెంబర్స్ కనబడుతున్నాయి సార్. డిలీట్ చేసిన టేబుల్ నెంబర్స్ అన్ని అక్కడ కనబడుతున్నాయి సార్. అంటే బిఎన్ హాష్ అంటే అదేంటంటే మీ టేబుల్ టెంపరీగా డిలీట్ అయిందా, అంటే ఆ టేబుల్ ఎక్కడ మీకు పిన్ రీసైజ్ పర్చేస్ చేస్తే పోతాయి సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.